Hey everyone, welcome back to the Workplace and Apprenticeship 10 videos. In this video, we're going to look at lesson 3 from chapter 6, which is talking about drawing similar polygons. So when creating a similar figure, there are two important characteristics to remember about similar figures. So the measures of their corresponding angles are equal, or what we call congruent, and the measures of their corresponding sides are proportional because you have increased them or decreased them by the same factor. So that there is your keyword. As long as it's increased or decreased by the same factor, your angles will still be equal and your sides will be proportionate. So we're going to use this information to do example number 1 from your notes. We're actually going to draw a similar polygon. So here we're going to construct a figure similar to the one given with sides that are 1.5 times the length of the original. And we're going to explain how we know the corresponding angles are equal. So here it tells us that we're going to be increasing our dimensions by 1.5. So whenever it says that we're going to increase something by 1.5 times the length, so that right there is telling us our factor. So our first step here is we need to actually know the dimensions of our original polygon. So looking at our image here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to count the squares and use that as my dimensions. So I'm going to start at the top and work my way around. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares going left and right. Then going down diagonally here. This one here creates a very nice diagonal line, so literally cuts this square in half. So I'm going to count this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10 squares diagonally. Then going left and right again, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this here are 18 squares. Then going up and down, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. And then diagonally we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that we know those dimensions, now we can increase them by the scale factor of 1.5. So we're going to take each of those dimensions and multiply them by 1.5. So we're going to start with 4 here. So we're going to go 4 times 1.5, which will give us 6. So the top of our polygon will be 6 squares. Going over down to 10 here, we have 10 times 1.5. That there would give us 15 squares. Then going down to the bottom, we have 18 times 1.5, which gives us 27. Going up to 6 squares, times it by 1.5, and that gives us 9 squares. Now you don't have to do this diagonal one again because you've already calculated the expansion with this 4 squares. So this you will get the exact same answer. So these here will be the dimensions of our enlarged shape. So I'm going to scroll down here to our little graph paper and sketch my image. So I'm going to start with the top of my image, and I'm going to go roughly a little bit higher on my chart, and I'm going to go a little bit more into the center. And so that dimension there, if you guys remember, should be 6 squares long. So I'm going to start somewhere in the middle and go 6 squares long. I'm going to use a bigger pen for this here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Then going diagonally, I'm going to go 15 squares. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I'm going to connect my dots here. Label that 15 there. Then I'm going to draw my bottom, which was 27 squares. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27 is right here. Put a little dot there just so I can mark my place. So that there should be 27 squares in total. Then I'm going to draw my side going straight up and down. That one there should be 9 squares. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And if I've done my work correctly, if I connect my dots from here to the top of my image, that should be exactly 6 diagonal squares as I had shown in my work above. So let's count that. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's how I know I did my work right, because my very last side should just connect from the beginning to the end and should give you that exact measurement. So there's still one more thing we need to talk about, and that was the question above, which said, explain how you know that the corresponding angles are equal. And so the answer to that is that the corresponding angles are equal because they stay the same since we've multiplied by the same scale factor. So because the objects are similar, we multiplied them by the same scale factor. That means that those angles will stay the same. So once again, the corresponding angles are equal since the two figures are similar, and they're similar because we multiplied by the same scale factor. So that is everything here for this video. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to come see me in class or text me on Remind 101. And thank you guys so much for watching.